All right, guys, now that we're back, I've got my multimeter here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next tab, which is actually your power and battery. We've already done configuration of ports, so let's go ahead and look at power and battery. What's important about power and battery is that we have got to get the battery levels measured properly so that BetaFlight knows exactly how much voltage we've got out of our battery. So for this, I brought a Sugar Rush. You can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's a 5S battery. Okay, now I'm going to get a reading out of here just so we can see where we're at. So the reading is going to be, let me put my positive in here, put my ground, and we're going to be at 19.17, okay? Now, this, I believe this scale is automatically, I just kind of set this by accident and have to redo the video, so I already made this change. So the default out of this is going to be a 110 scale. You can see this right here, okay? So what we want to do is, we know we're at 19.17, right? That's what was on the screen. So when we plug this in, let me go ahead and get something here so I can make this fit. All right, when we plug our battery in, if you look at our screen here, see where our voltage is? Even though we're supposed to be at 19.17, BetaFlight's got us at 19.01. And you've got to be very careful about this. You do not want to have the wrong voltage because BetaFlight is programmed to function a certain way based on certain voltage. For example, there's a setting in here so that you want your quad to start buzzing, let's say, for example, if you reach a low voltage, and that's telling you while you're flying, hey, it's time to bring it in, right? So you see right here where it says warning cell voltage. So right here it's telling you the warning cell that we have is at 3.5 volts. Well, if this system is off, right, and it's off by voltage count, then it may give you that warning count too early when you actually had more time to fly. So here's what we're going to do. We know we were at 19.17, so we're going to come down to our calibration tab right here, and we're going to click that. And we're going to say the measured voltage was 19.17, just like that, okay? Let me make sure I see that. I don't see the 1 there, so let me go back and put the 1. There we go, 19.17, and then we're going to click calibrate. And it's going to change our scale to 111, which is fine. We're going to apply it, and then we're going to click save. Okay, now we're going to see our voltage change. See how it went to 19.20, 19.18. It's right in line with where we need to be. This is perfect. So now we've got our battery set, right? All right, so now let's get down to some of the simple basics here, and let's unplug our drone. All right, at least unplug the battery from it, okay? And let's look at a few things here just so that we understand. Our battery cells, safely, right? To safely keep your battery in good shape, you want to stop them at about, let's just say 3.5 is a very fair amount. So what we want to say is, in BetaFlight, we know that our maximum cell voltage, we're not flying a high voltage battery, an HV battery. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we have our voltage properly set. So here's what I would set for you. I would come down here and I would say, okay, I want the minimum voltage I get to be 3.5 volts. I want the maximum voltage for my battery to be 4.2 volts. And I want the cell warning, which means when BetaFlight starts telling me it's time to land, come on, let's go. I'm going to want that to be about 3.7. Okay, so there you go, like that. So I'm going to set those, right? And then I can come in here and set the milliamps if I want to. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I just want to make sure that we have everything set so that we're safely flying and not damaging our batteries, okay? So with this set, I'm going to go ahead and click save, okay? Now I know that it's safe here. I know everything's good here, so now we're set to go. And what we're going to do next is we're going to leave the battery section here. We're going to go down to our fail-safe section. So let's do that next.